And ladies and gentlemen, big time main events are a dime a dozen in professional wrestling, but we're bringing you one right here in Chaos in Baltimore. We have a match for the Chaos Heavyweight Championship. And we have Penta El Romero coming out, who is the TIF NJPW US champion. And that is an honor that was bestowed upon him by TIF and his hard work and his merit. But he's going to look to go into enemy grounds and take another one of our championships. And there he is, Penta Romero. It should be an interesting matchup. You know, this is really a match, Agent A, a battle of killer instinct.
What is it now? Tell me more, please.
I mean, Penta Romero, if you ever seen the man, he holds no regard for human life. He has no respect for the humanity of people. He'll snap an arm, he'll snap a limb. Hell, he'll even crank your neck if it means retaining a championship or winning a match. He's ruthless. Quite frankly, he's ruthless. And we know that our Chaos Heavyweight Champion is willing to take a low road. I mean, we saw what he did at Bloodsport. A lot of people have been talking about the kind of guy that Jooce is as a champion. You know, there's been people who say he's not a fighting champion. I mean, how many times has the Chaos Championship been defended? There's a lot of people who are calling Jooce's reign into question. And I guess Penta Romero is going to be the answer to it here tonight.
Here's a funny here, but it could have been Penta, it could have been Icehouse Jr. to win that Battle Royal. And well, look who it ended up to be. Icehouse Jr. now, it gets to sit and wait to see the winner of this match. Will it be against Penta, someone who he is now shattering with? Or will it be the reigning champion to prove a point to me and everybody in this crowd in the main event?
We say share a ring. I mean, it was a battle royal. I guess you can say you technically shared a ring, but when you share a ring with Penta Romero, you never forget it. And even if your brain does, your shoulder sockets won't. I'll tell you that much.
So they're saying Icehouse Jr. They just were bypassing what you're saying.
Like two ships crossing in the night, Agent A. I'm talking about full-on crash collision course. And that's exactly what this is gonna be. And look at the Chaos Heavyweight Champion. He is game. That look on his face is just stone cold. He reminds me of an authoritarian dictator.
You know, he's a man that wears all his dedication, as my partner says, on his face, on his body. He is the leader of the Ace of the Chaos. So Jooce is the leader, but Jooce has been, in his own right, in a frenzy, losing on SmackDown. He is not, not shown up tonight on Chaos. This is one of the first Chaoses where Jooce didn't show, not even backstage. That's ridiculous to me. But again, who is the one carrying that weight? It's Jooce. It is the inaugural king, the man who calls himself the greatest of all time. And he holds that belt, he looks at it, because it's interesting because we know we're coming up on a fall season soon. August is near, September, then fall, then November. So I'm interested. Will Jooce be holding that Chaos Heavyweight Championship when we come back around the sun where it all began for Chaos?
Well, that is a heck of a proposition to make right here in the main event. And Jooce, who's in...
If it could, we all done. Penta could take that shit tonight.
That's a very real reality, but I mean, you look at Jooce and you look at him, he's in phenomenal shape. You know, he looks like he's game. He looks like he's ready to compete. You can see right there that beautiful Chaos Heavyweight Championship that has been in the clutches, the strangles of Jooce. You do anything, any place, anywhere to not let it go. And that's the kind of man that Penta has to try and triumph over here in this matchup. But I mean, I will say it's not an insane feat for Penta. He's beaten men like that before. You talk about Lucha Underground, talk about Brian Cage and things of that nature. Men who were thought to be infallible, men who had mammoth reigns, but Penta took them all down.
Chaos champion Jooce. It could be just another one on the chopping block. Penta taking care of work at Bad Blood. Kevin Owens falling short to him, and Jacob Fatu falling short to him. And we've seen Fatu crossing over here. It's very interesting to see these TIF guys again just trying to find their footing here in the AWF. But
I mean, sorry for cutting you off, but to resist Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, I mean, you got to be a different kind of hunter, a different kind of beast.
Dear Lord Almighty, that is something in his own right, because I fully believed in my heart that night Penta would no longer be the U.S. champion. Stomped to the low set. Oh, but clearly, I had to learn who the man was.
I'm sure a lot of people did. A lot of people underrate Penta Cerramiero's his danger. I mean, he
big choke slam.
He hasn't tapped into the darkest side of his personas and wrestling ability in quite some time, but a few years back, he might have been the most feared man walking the planet, and that's no hyperbole.
Sent off the ropes. Dear Lord. Beautiful suplex to take him down. And Jooce. God. I wonder how
Jooce handling. Oh, go right ahead, Agent A.
I was going to say, I wonder how Jooce feels about the influx of guys that he shared teams with in the past in Action's history in ABL and his hooping days. And, trying to make their footing here in a land where he is clearly etched his name in its history. And it's just sort of, does he feel as a finally they've come over here, or they just perhaps trying to leech off of what guys like him could potentially do as he stomps mud holes into Penta, several of them.
Knowing the Chaos Heavyweight Champion, he probably sees that, he probably thinks that they're beneath his feet. I mean, as you can see, it's what he's doing to Penta. I mean, he has that philosophy. It's almost like a Roman emperor. He believes people aren't worthy of his time. But that was certainly worthy. And the Chaos Heavyweight Champion back up, a sling blade by Penta. This match has picked up pace in a hurry.
I am more than shocked at the athleticism I know you win 1, 2. Not that I know, as Jooce, hell of an athlete. He's got some great career dunks on his resume. But seeing this man just pop up, spring up like that, it's different. It's different, man.
It's interesting because that's usually something you'd see that Penta do. I mean, he's a luchador, for crying out loud. He's working AAA, he's gonna work in CMLL, but Penta has a luchador background, and Jooce sort of out lucha libreing Penta there. That was an interesting sequence, and my goodness,
that was mean. Canadian Destroyer. Whoa.
And a kick out of 1 and a kip up.
Clothesline.
That's how you make a statement to a man knocking on your door trying to take what you've got.
Into the corner. Jooce. This is quickly become the main event caliber we have expected it to be.
Precarious position. I don't like this at all.
Down goes him.
Shoving Jooce. Double stomp.
Coup de grace afterwards.
I'm surprised Jooce isn't throwing up his own guts right now.
Whoa! And finds him right there. Kimura trying to break the arm. Agent K, correct me if I'm wrong, this could be one of Jooce's better displays in his wrestling career.
I mean, listen, if it wasn't, this match would already be over, and you'd be hearing our ring announcer saying, "and new." Jooce has to bring his A game, has to bring exactly why he is the Chaos Heavyweight Champion. This is a championship caliber matchup. I mean, we're seeing 2 guys with gold, 2 guys who are the best in their division go at it.
Clearing the announce
You're going to see some great stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, our monitors are gone. It's a main event. And, well, granted, we've had a little bit more leeway. Our announce table has not caught a lot of damage this season, but,
monitors are gone. We're watching this just like you are, folks.
With like all these folks of Baltimore, pops back up, drop kick, down goes Jooce.
And Jooce is flopping around like a fish. Doesn't even know where Penta's coming from.
It is
Oh
the
my
ABL,
goodness.
buddy. Flopping isn't going to get you anywhere.
Corkscrew crossbody. And
It's
Penta,
right
look
there.
at that. He's so athletic. It's Penta, and that's a big part of his game. The way he's able to maneuver around the ring, use the ropes, use the turnbuckles to his advantage. But Jooce saying I can do you one better. And look at that. The U.S. champ.
Clothesline! It looked like he was going to come through the announce table. Penta got up, evaded, and certainly gaining control is the Chaos Heavyweight. Oh, God. Oh, champion.
And to Jooce's credit, you know, I believe that's what he was going to do. He was trying to put Penta through that announce table, but the champion was able to pivot. And that's the in-ring IQ that he always boasts about. That's why he calls himself the greatest of all time. It's little things like that. And now, Penta lining up the champion. What's he got in mind? And look at that. Simple but effective. A knee to the hamstring.
Neck breaker.
And a neck breaker.
Here, Jooce can win by via count out if he wanted. No, he's gonna break the count. He's getting a chair. He's getting a chair, the bastard.
Jooce has put far more. Oh, he got caught red-handed. Red-handed by Forelli. That's not how this one's gonna go down, but you gotta wrestle this a clean match.
Down he goes. Rolling
and sling blade by
around.
Penta. Right up. Drop kick right to the mush of Jooce.
You know, again, Jooce is effectively playing the leader. He is playing the sole command of the Agents of Chaos tonight, of this brand tonight. He is top dog, and he is showing out against the Invader.
I mean, you mentioned it. You mentioned that the Agents of Chaos are all looking at Jooce right now because Jooce, quite frankly, has lost his mind. But Jooce, who is the flag bearer for Chaos, especially right now, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders.
Big kick!
Oh!
West side kick! Hooks the leg! 1, 2, not to be.
And I swear, I could have seen Penta's eyes roll in the back of his head.
Jooce, Boston Crab we saw from Thunder Jade earlier. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Looking to inflict more punishment. More punishment
1
on the U.S. champ.
2
And this
for the
could
win.
be over
For the
right
win.
here.
This is certainly
Penta, as dangerous as he is resilient.
Jooce trying to crank up right there. Not to be.
And you know, we talk about Chaos and the Chaos division, the Agents of Chaos, whoever they may be, watching this matchup, praying that Jooce gets the win. What about the TIF guys? I mean, they're probably rooting on Penta, you know, asking him to take that Chaos Championship back.
You know,
I mean,
Jer did just fumble the bag by losing the Renegade Championship to the Nasty Noodle. And I'm sure folks are feeling that, and it's going to come into effect. He still holds our hardcore title, but to them, getting even with the scoreboard on us, we still have their strong championship. We still have their tag gold. Down and up. As of right now, they only have AWF World Tag Gold and that Actions Hardcore Championship that Jer holds.
But if this match keeps going the pace that it is, that could very well change. That Chaos Heavyweight Championship could be in the hands of a man who's not even in the contract of this very company.
But guess what, Claymore? No!
And I talked about it before, the luchador background. That's exactly the kind of situation you find yourself in. That butterfly suplex transitioned into an arm drag. Just knocked the champion loopy, trying to get back to his feet, but Penta not letting him breathe. Blocks the forearm, kick to the gut, caught. A forearm to the mush. German suplex, standing switch. Man, I'm losing my breath trying to call this action. Spin kick.
Penta for the win, stealing it. 2.
That's a knockout kick to the gut, and Jooce able to dig down deep, able to find the fire.
How much more of this? I know the K-ups look badass, but K, those take a lot out of you. And
they do,
Jooce,
and I know he wants to put on the show, goat a little bit, and show why he's the GOAT. And this might be the end right here.
Kick, Penta, down, Out one.
As Jooce defended the guard of Chaos, and he has.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for Chaos tonight. And I have to say, Penta, out of all those TIF competitors we've seen, just put on the best showing of that group. I believe they got to put the jetpack on him. That is their MVP for whatever they want to try.
Oh, he was ready. He was ready through and through. I mean, this was anyone's match up until that ending point. And you see Jooce. Jooce is usually standing up, usually goading with the Baltimore Chaos crowd, but he's on a knee. Penta has forced, I should say, the Chaos Champion to take a knee. He is sweating from every inch of his body. That took a lot out of Jooce to get that win.
It was a well-worked win because at the end of the day, everyone in that locker room respects him a hell of a lot more than the absence of Jooce. He retains the championship, and I think Jooce still, so even if he couldn't make it tonight, he has to look on proudly at one of the prospects he picked to be on this brand and say, he helped Uncle D handpick all of the original Chaos roster. And damn it, I believe he saw the prospect that was. Stephanie wasn't going to. Heyman wasn't going to. It took Jooce. It took vision. And it took a hell of a competitor in Jooce to get where we are right now. Thank you for watching AWF Chaos. We will see you again on Monday. Hey, there's nothing you can say.